Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. These days we are covering some important MCQs of non-fiction. Non-fiction which is itself a very important topic. तो हम लोग 30 questions already cover कर चुके हैं and today we will start from question number 31. Let us proceed to our video now and please do not forget to share and subscribe the channel. Next question, question number 31. Essays of Elia was published in which year? The correct answer is option B, 1823. Essays of Elia एक collection of essays है written by Charles Lamb and was first published in the book form in 1823. सबसे पहले book की form में 1823 में publish हुआ था and there was a second volume, Last Essays of Elia, जो कि issue हुआ था 1833 में. Next question, question number 32. William Emerson's 7 type of ambiguity is what? Which of the following? Structuralist study of narrative, piece of psychoanalytic criticism, a study of the media, or an analysis of poetic ambivalence. The correct answer here is option D. 7 types of ambiguity, जिसको कि पूरा नाम दिया जाता है 7 types of ambiguity, a study of its effects on English verse. एक क्रिटिकल वर्क है बाय विलियम एमसन जो कि पब्लिश हुआ था 1930 में. 1930 ईयर भी याद रखिए और रिवाइज किया गया था 1947 में, जो कि आप इजीली याद रख सकते हैं. इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस ईयर. इन 7 types of ambiguity, Emerson sought to enhance the reader's understanding of a poem by isolating the linguistic properties of the text. इस टेक्स्ट में पूरे तरीके से लिंग्विस्टिक प्रॉपर्टीज बताई गई हैं, किस तरीके से काम आती हैं टू अंडरस्टैंड पोएटिक एम्बिवेलेंस. Next question, question number 33. Who among the following is associated with the ideology of utilitarianism? Correct answer is J.S. Mill. John Stuart Mill's book Utilitarianism is a classic exposition and defense of utilitarianism in ethics. J.S. Mill देखिए कैसे define करते हैं इसको. Mill defines utilitarianism as a theory based on the principle that actions are right in proportion as they tend to promote happiness, wrong as they tend to produce the reverse of happiness. कितनी अच्छी statement है ये देखिए. Actions are right in proportion as they tend to promote happiness, wrong as they tend to produce the reverse of happiness. में भी आपको ये statement आ जाए exam में. Mill defines happiness as pleasure and absence of pain. Complete definition of utilitarianism. Next question, question number 34. Imagined communities is a concept propounded by which of the following? Benedict, Anderson, Homi, Bhabha, Aijaz, Ahmed, or Partha Chatterjee. The correct answer here is option A, Benedict Anderson. Imagined Communities, Reflections on Origin and Spread of Nationalism is a book by Anderson about the development of the nationalism feeling in different eras and throughout different geographics across the world. एक कंट्री को मान लीजिए, उस कंट्री में कितने लोग नेशनलिज्म की फीलिंग रखते हैं, वो ऑल्दो एक दूसरे से नहीं मिले हैं लेकिन स्टिल वो एक कम्युनिटी क्रिएट करते हैं. वो नहीं मिले हैं कभी भी एक दूसरे से. दैट इज व्हाई द नेम इज गिवन इमेजिन्ड कम्युनिटीज. Next question, question number 35. The author of Gender Trouble is who of the following? The correct answer is option D, Judith Butler. Gender Trouble, Feminism and the Subversion of Identity is a book by the philosopher Judith Butler in which the author argues that gender is a kind of improvised performance. जेंडर एक इम्प्रोवाइज परफॉर्मेंस है. बेसिकली हम लोगों को एक रोल दे दिए जाते हैं कि दिस इज द जेंडर, दिस इज द रोल, दैट इज द जेंडर, दैट इज द रोल. According to that, we have to perform, and that is what gender trouble is. So this is what gender trouble is, and written by Judith Butler. Next question, question number 36. Which of the following is an essentially Freudian concept? Archetype, uncanny, absurd, or imaginary? About 100 years ago, Sigmund Freud wrote his paper on option number B, uncanny. Uncanny, his theory was rooted in everyday experience and the aesthetics of the popular culture related to what is frightening, repulsive, and distressing. डेली लाइफ में हम किस तरीके से कुछ ऐसी चीजें एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं जो कि थोड़ी सी फ्राइटनिंग, थोड़ी सी रिपल्सिव और थोड़ी सी डिस्ट्रेसिंग होती हैं. दैट इज व्हाट ही हैज गिवन द नेम द अनकैनी. Next question, question number 37. He wrote an essay called Conrad's Darkness, where he praises the earlier writer for offering him a vision of the world's half-made society. Identify the author. We are talking about V.S. Naipaul. Naipaul wrote an essay in the early 1970s called Conrad's Darkness. In it, he stated plainly, Conrad's value to me is that he is someone who 60 or 70 years ago meditated on my world, a world I recognize even today. I feel this about no other writer of the century. This was the impact of Conrad on V.S. Naipaul. Next question, question number 38. Magic realism is closely associated with which of the following writers? The correct answer is option B, Gabriel Garcia Marquez. It is often said that the works of Colombian novelist and short story writer Gabriel Garcia Marquez are quintessential examples of magical realism fiction that integrates elements of fantasy into otherwise realistic settings. In his 1967 novel 100 Years of Solitude, which ambles through a century in the lives of one family in the enchanted Latin American hamlet of Moquendo, magic carpets fly, ghosts haunt villagers, and trickles of blood from a killing climb stairs and turn corners to find the victim's mother in her kitchen. All the elements, all the magical elements, basically mixed with reality. That is what we can call magic realism. And Midnight Children by Salman Rushdie is another very fine example of magic realism. Next question, question number 39. Jeremy Collier's A Short View of Immorality and Profaneness of the English Stage Attacked Among Others which of the following writer? यहाँ पर जितने राइटर्स दिए गए उन सब में से William Congreve is the name which was attacked by Jeremy Collier in his notorious A Short View of the Immorality and Profaneness of English Stage जो कि 1698 का है. Collier attacks many writers. ध्यान से नाम सुनिए. William Wycherley, John Dryden, William Congreve, John Wenbrook and Thomas Durfee, censoring them for indecency and for profane, immoral kind of languages that they used. Name I'm taking again. William Wycherley, John Dryden, William Congreve, John Wenbrook. John Wenbrook को तो specifically attack किया गया था. And Thomas Durfee. Next question, question number 40. Influence of the Indian philosophy is seen in the writing of which of the following writers? The correct answer is option D, T.S. Eliot. अगर आप में से किसी ने The Wasteland पढ़ा है तो उसका last part जो है What the Thunder Said. He has used perfect Sanskrit words and the end line is Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. He was extremely impressed by India and Indian culture. T.S. Eliot once wrote even that the great philosophers of India make most of the great European philosophers look like schoolboys. Indian philosophers के सामने यूरोप के philosophers तो स्कूल के बच्चे जैसे हैं. And although he is more often remembered as an established figure, somewhat conservative and deeply Christian, Eliot also wrote about and studied Indian philosophy, Indian language, and Indian culture. Please do not forget to tell me your score in comments, and you may join the online classes to cover all the topics in detail. You may check the link in description.